Is this on? Hello? What's happening? How are we all doing? Living the dream. The dream of many wonderful knives. If we do that. Bringing it in. Turning the light on. Ooh. Wow. Now that's bright. That is bright. Happy Friday, the Marco and Donnie. Clockwork, y'all. Clockwork. I must say. What's good? It's Friday. Just got home. Grateful. My man. What is up? Are we going to do something today? Or are we just going to just screw off for a couple hours? I could go either way. Just got done with some anno. I just cleaned off some parts. I found a few pieces of scrap titanium. Dye something. We can. We totally can. Oops. Look at this. Ooh. Do I keep this then? Or do I try to get a different one? Because I don't even want to do this anymore. I literally... Works fine. Works fine. Works fine. Locked. Totally locked. I got to go in there with something like this and go and unlock it. I did it so much that my thumbs were just beat up. I need to turn my fan on. Oh, you turn the AC on. Holy Christ. Woo! It's actually like 73 degrees outside right now, so it's actually a warm day. Hello, Kathleen. How are you? Grateful, you glorious man. Right? Okay, I'm going to try to fix this a little bit. Why is this loose? Tight. Huh? Shouldn't that be cinched and pinched? Anyway. I have some time this weekend to get some stuff done, so I'm going to try to do exactly that. Oh my God. Turn that down. Donut EDC, Tucson, what? Tucson? She's ugly. Grateful I'm done with these. I'm gonna wrap these up and get them shipped this weekend. Grateful had a couple of Tucson sent to me. Did I work on my fixies? No. Well, that was just last night. We were talking about it last night. And then I made some dinner, chilled for a little bit, went to bed, worked all day. Now I'm home. What's up, Cliff? How's the detent on this thing? Awesome. It's a little stiff, but so like the thumb out's pretty easy, but the flick out, you got to kind of push just a little, but it does work, which means it's a solid boom, boom. Pulls it in pretty good. Pow. It's a fun, silly, small, odd knife. Here's the other one with the whale belly texture on the titanium. sent it to me to break it in for you. It's just a win, bro. It's a win. It's an absolute win. This I'm not sure. This is I know this is like a high-end gas station knife. But this lock is, dude, I'm serious. I can't even push it with my thumb anymore. I push it so much it's like beat up because it's also really sharp edged right there, and it just gets stuck. Not happy about it. What's up, Thomas? There it is, stuck again. That's not the way it should be. I mean, the Fook Dragon was all of $2, and it looks like it has the exact same lock. Works just fine. What's up, Mo Patty? My thumbs are all beat up. I can feel it just raw from this Rainbow Mermaid. You're so far away. I feel like you're so far away from me. Can we bring it in? Can we move this? Tuck it up. Ooh. Now I need to roll it back. Why is this table not level anymore? Oh, I need a sugar packet. 4 sugar packets. I'm going to need to fix that. For some reason, my table became uneven. Protective thumb condoms when using this Boker. It's annoying. Why does it work like that? I flip it hard and it works just fine. Hard, just fine. But then when it starts sticking, it's literally stuck like the worst stickage of stickage. Barbarian Brawny, what's going on? Happy Friday to you. What are we getting into this weekend? Anyone? Anyone? Something fun? Mo Patty? What happened? Oh, you have COVID? Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. How many times have you had it? I've had it twice for sure, but in reality, I think I had it a 3rd time. Although that time just happened to be, I was sick, took the days off, didn't actually get the test. Just got the CJRB Pyrite Light with blue FRN handle and an S90V blade. It's too bad the Pyrite Light blade is too long. This is not the S90V version. Like, oh, it's fine. Sure, it's totally fine. Except for I want to get down like that sometimes, and then all of a sudden, and I just cut my palm. Why do they have to make that blade longer? I don't know. You ordered the Chavez X-Lock today? Right on. One time before it was called COVID. Dude, I had the 2 times I know I had it, I felt the exact same and just like crap, and then it went away. Standard pyrite, that's what's up. No worry about the blade length on that one. That's not going to hit my palm at all. Nor will it on the rose gold pyrite Bowie. I thought about getting, they have one of these. If they had one of these in the S90V and titanium version, I'd probably pick that up. It's a good knife. I mean, and it's a Bowie, but the blade point is still got a nice tip to it. Doesn't have too much belly, so you can still use it for most tasks where it has a huge belly. What's up, Ron Crow? Like the huge belly on this Kaiser Urban Bowie. Yeah, the tip is way up there. You're almost using more for the belly cuts than the actual getting in with that tip because that belly's so large. That's why I prefer the Wharncliffe. That tip is perfect. Gets right, you can get it right to where you need it to be. Don't have any belly in the way to make your cut. Add a Q&A sticker. Pyrite is good. The rose gold is your favorite one as well. I dig it. It's awesome. Pyrite was definitely one of my early adventure into the more modern EDC world. Did you see the folding version of my favorite fixie? The auxiliary manufacturing one? Is that what you're talking about, Cliff? Auxiliary manufacturing Captain's Bowie? Limited run? If you're talking about this one, yeah, I saw it when I bought that. They had it at the show in Blade Show Atlanta, and I saw it the same moment I bought that, and I saw it. I was like, ooh, this titanium one with the green micarta inlays, sick. They are making another one that's more budget friendly for $100, except for it is a crossbar lock, which I don't have anything wrong with crossbar locks, but I that knife, it's smaller crossbar locks I don't like because it cuts my palm with my big hands. But they are super cool, Cliff. I would love to get the titanium with the green micarta inlay. It's a $300 folder though, and it's kind of small, flipper tab only, not really fidget. You know, if it had like a flicking hole or something on it. Favorite fixie is the Combatant by T-Kel. Can't wait for the folder. Right on. T-Kel makes some really fun stuff. What's up, Big Bad Bones? Nice to see you again as well. Matt Maurer, 007 for me. The name's Kenman. Yeah, Kenman. Dan, glad to meet you. What? Anybody do anything fun this weekend? After your live last night, Hate gave me a buster. What a guy. Hate Nate gave you a buster? How interesting is that? Because Kevin Smith and Nyes all but was about to give his to somebody. Isn't that something? What a loving family we have around here, huh? What a loving family. What are you up to today, Matt? Edyards in the house. What's up, Ed? My man, Ed. No doubt we are. There's Fred the lug. Fred, I got a bunch of scrap pieces of titanium. I got everything ready to go. So this weekend I'm gonna do some tests. Get my stuff set up, start doing some tests, figure out what shades at what voltages and stuff, kind of dial it in where I like it, what I'm seeing, what I'm getting, doing some tests on the new ANO station here. Getting a custom girthy? Girthy? Gonna get a custom girthy. Guthrie. That's awesome. What's up, Dom? So yeah, what's going on this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? What's the plans? I have my buddy is having a little birthday party tomorrow night, so I'm going to be going and hanging out with some friends over there. Gonna get some stuff done around the house. Where is your mind, Dan? Mo Patty, I mean. See the MC's Migron video today? I did not. I have not really had a chance to watch much today. I kind of listened to a few things at work, but I haven't really watched much. So it just released today. I'll have to check that out. Party for me. I don't party that much anymore. You know, I'll have a couple of drinks. You know, we'll hang out. It'll be cool. But I'll be sober enough to drive home. I don't get too partied anymore, which is fine, right? It's gonna be fun though. We're gonna go hang out, have some snacks. I'm sure someone's gonna be bringing some snacks. There will be some maybe some hot cold appetizers kind of about that I'm gonna crush into, you know. It's pretty nice. Custom sounds fun. Can't get too messed up with that many sharp objects around. Well, I won't even be here, but then I'll come back here and come in here and start playing, you know, like, ooh, what am I gonna do, you know? I've got my one cut. I've been really good. The last couple of years I haven't really cut myself much. This is kind of the worst one. No stitches, but it's there. It's days old, healing. It was during the live. I dropped this very knife like that. I was like, oh, and it just went right there at this angle, downward. The Tri-State Tri-Stash V2 with the custom stash on there on the liner underneath the Piss Ultim. Do I know Shuragurov knives? I do. I don't have any, but I do. What's going on, man? What's up, man? Really liking the Tri-Stash V2. I did review a V1. The V1 is also very nice. V2 is great. I'm digging it. I'm glad I got the Ultim one. Balisong cut. Yeah, that can, I mean, anything. That's the thing. Is this, it was a drop. It was like, because I'm like this during lives, and sometimes I'm holding it out in an awkward way. Not paying attention, maybe looking at this or that when I should be looking here, and it happens. Just gotta use your normal cautiousness. Oh my God. This is that was the extent of my skills right there. Oh my God. Ta-da! Not good today. Not good today. This is a bottle opener. This is the Squid Industries Mako V5. So it does have a bottle opener. It's a trainer. It's got a couple tactile little bumps to help you learn about form and where to hold it. It does have removable weights so you can kind of change and adjust. So this is kind of their entry level trainer, but of a high quality entry level. Those are around $100. But it's pretty nice if you do want to get into it a little bit. It's a good little trainer. If you want to save a little bit of money, you could get that Flytanium version. Flytanium does not have the same kind of tactile bumps. Does not have the removable weights to it, but it is another train. Doesn't have a bottle opener. I bet you could get in there. Anything could be a bottle opener, right? Spyderco Small Fly 2 and crew wear. I didn't even know Spyderco made Balisongs. What's up, Clint? You have a comb one? My only comb one is that, which is still cool. We got a 440 actual stainless comb on there, and stag. Boom. Should get me a comb butterfly, huh? The new siren, the Rainbow Mermaid from Boker. When it closes nice. This thing is ridiculous. This is my fancy gas station knife. I have a ton of gas station knives. Sorry to make everyone sick there. Here's my gas station shelf, although I pulled a few out. Got to move around. But see, this is like the queen of the gas station shelf, right? So we got to get her a nice stand, a little independent stand just for this, right? What a mess. Are you okay? Are you okay? Help. I just dropped the live stream. You fell right out of the... What are your top 5 most ridiculous gas station knives? I'm in. Top 5 ridiculous gas station knives with Kenman. Here we go. Are you ready? What's up, Henry? Well, I mean, is this ridiculous? This is my new one, the Boker Mermaid. It is ridiculous. I mean, the flipper tab, I've fallen and bumped my head. The flipper tab is her tail. And it's rainbow Boker. Civivi headbanger, I have not. If you remind me about that in a second, maybe I can look it up. This one is definitely one of the more ridiculous ones. My other Mermaid, only because of her colorfulness, and the blade has an entire seascape painted on it. I mean, yeah, right? That's pretty much wildly ridiculous. I think the Robo Leg is definitely a ridiculous gas station knife. This thing looks like a toy, right? The actual butterfly knife. This is a legit butterfly knife right there. About as legit of a butterfly knife as it could be, right? That's a butterfly. Of course, we got the Valhalla. Not even really going top 5 here. We're just throwing them out. All of these are like assisted opening, or most of them. They say, you know, designed in the USA, made in China. They have terrible pocket clips that are only orientated one way. Very similar to the gas station world. This one's definitely ridiculous. Wow. Right? This is actually moderately modeled off of a $2,000 knife. Look at, more of the blade is outside of the handle than what goes into the handle. The unique one that slides through the handle, that's definitely one right here. Ow. Cheapo Damascus and wood. You can't hand this to someone without letting them know what's up, because if they're not paying attention, they're gonna faboosh. If everybody's having a good time, get you bump that like button. 44 of us in here, 16 thumbs ups. See if we can push this out, have some fun, get some people in here tonight. And we'll do a custom. We'll do a die project. So yeah, gotta be careful with that one. Not really a two-handed opener. This one's goofy. Oh my God. Jesus. I just sent it into space. God. Flip it open. That's a silly gas station. Which one was Damascus? I had one on the table. Oh yeah, this one with the through. It's a budgety Damascus, but yeah, it's Damascus nonetheless. Toothpick. I mean, projectiles are sharp. Happy Friday. We're looking at stupid knives right now. But what makes, I mean, it's not stupid, that's awesome. I mean, that's two-handed all the way. Still got a handle on the bottom. You can't beat that. I mean, you can. Probably pretty easily. How many knives do I have? Four 450? Probably. The bomb knife, which actually feels surprisingly nice in the hand. As ugly and silliness as this is, my wrap's in there, boom, it's tight, it's locked in. You know, this one's from Shea, the Howling Wolf, with the red back. It's like red bottoms. Looking at stupid knives. Hello. What's different from last night then? Well, today's Friday, and I'm standing up right now. I mean, you're right. You got me. This one that looks like the Balisong that I actually got at a gas station on my way blade show trip. That one's wild. Actual gas station knife. And then, of course, the 4-banger. Gadu Builder. I have a few, but I don't collect. I mean, I have a few, but we're a night channel. They ask you what you're going to talk about, and that's one of the things we don't, unfortunately, for YouTube. Not for kids, and we don't talk about those. And other than that, we're good to go. The 4-banger. Well, we don't talk politics or religion or anything like that. We talk knives, movies with knives, horror movies with knives, silly gas station garbage, like this crazy damn thing. Yeah, those are my wild ones. This one's fun. I mean, I don't know how much of a gas station knife this is, but it's kind of one of those little, one of those little silly ones. I mean, nice chunk of wood, and the Damascus does look really nice on there. It's got a little pearl on the thumb stud. I think it's fun. My favorite Balisong is the surprisingly cheap mall import. That can be something. I do have this one from like 20 years back. Oh my god. That is sharp. There's serrates on there. Those serrates will get you. This one's definitely a cheapo though from a while back. Yeah. I mean, not a gas station knife, but we got to get her out. Right? I mean, that's a knife. I thought this was a big Bowie knife with the crown stag handle, but then I got this one. Zoiks. Serpent blade. I did a review on one that had a curvy S blade to it, but do I have anything with a no? Not really. As much as I'd like to, I don't. Let me get some of these out of here. So I need to make some space. We got the Valhalla though. What's up, Leon? Valhalla. Valhalla small and Valhalla large. The Valhalla large, I mean, that's a daily carry, right? You get your Valhallas in there. So this one does have a sheath. You can put this one on that side, put this one on your other side. Boom, Valhalla. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, there's so many different types out there, bud. I love them all. I love a lot of them. Okay. Show some nice ones here. Gecko Pictus, Gecko Customs Pictus, S90V, micro milled titanium. Definitely one of my favorite knives I picked up this year. Absolute treat to have that one. My Tri-Stash V2 with my custom laser mark mustache on there. Real happy with that. Thoughts on the CRKT folding hatchet? Of all the videos I've made and all the shorts I've made, I did a short on the CRKT folding hatchet at Blade Show, and it has over 700,000 views. So that's what I think of it. It's too expensive. It's a novelty item. It's fun. It's cool. It's expensive, and it's not really. You could buy a cheaper hatchet that would work better. You know what I mean? Not talking bad about it. It is what it is. It's a novelty folding hatchet. But it does literally have more views than any other video I have posted at all. Where do I find all my knives? Everywhere. We're searching. I search constantly. We talk. We look things up online. It's quite a bit. The Pictus XL is going to be sick. That's correct. There is, from Gecko, they are going to be releasing the Pictus XL. It's about 1 inch larger than this, but other than that, the same deal. That'll be a nice dual carry. That's like me carrying my stout and pony stout.
Neil Mackenzie became a member. Neil Mackenzie celebrates 12 months of membership. Hello.
Hello, Neil. 12 months, D2 level. This guy, he don't mess with gas station. He went straight into the D2. But having like the large and the small version of knives is cool. So when that's something that's available, I tend to be interested in it. Doesn't mean I have them all, but I definitely think that's cool that you can do stuff like that. And when you get a knife that you really like the Pictus, I have a larger hand. It fits, but a larger one sounds pretty awesome. So I don't know. When are those coming out? Anyone? What's up, Says? Anyone know when those Pictuses are coming out? I do not. I should pay attention to stuff like that. But you get busy. There's a lot of things coming out. And I just found out about it. They haven't even said yet. Yeah, because it was a recent, look at this. It was a recent photo on their Instagram post saying that they were coming out. I also know Devo is going to be making a new version of the Pony Stout, is what I'm hearing. I don't know exactly what it's about, but I know there's going to be one. What are your top 5 favorite online knife retailers? I mean, am I a sound engineer? No, but my sound's probably not that great. It sounds better when I'm live and I use this setup, my microphone and my other cameras and stuff. But we are doing a vertical right now, so it's fine. Top 5 favorite online knife retailers. Well, it's tough because I mean, sure, I buy like from like C. Reisner Cutlery, and they do sell some variety in some other companies. What's up, Brian? I have a Leatherman's got. I don't have many Leathermans. I have a couple. They are not in this room right now. I got a couple Leathermans, like the multi-tools and stuff. I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon, but then the Amazon has Amazon stores where, like, if you buy something from Kaiser or from Sencut or whatever, you're buying from the Sencut store on Amazon. So I'd say I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. Blade HQ. C. Reisner Cutlery, because they do have other things. Speaking of which, I have an unboxing that we should do. That's what I'm trying to clean off so we can do this unboxing. C. Reisner Cutlery, I like to get some stuff there. I've gotten my Devos there. I've gotten Rosecraft there. I love Concept. So Concept Direct Online, Kaiser Direct, Kubi Direct, Devo, Knives Fast, Is that too generic and broad of an answer? Christmas came early! Actually, I was hoping I would get this sooner. Concept is probably one of my absolute favorites right now, though they've just been killing it. This is the Horlock 1931 Leatherworks design. Oh, it's just great. S35 VN, that front flipper is cool. This choke up spot with the poon just sits right there. I love this knife very much. There's a lot of others. Got the tactile Chupacabra Magna Cut. Thomas just joined. This is one of the few Magna Cuts that I have in-house. Tactile Chupacabra is pretty sweet. Aluminum handle. You got that Shark Lock style Super Lock on the back. This does have an aluminum handle. I'd like to do a cool laser mark to it, but I haven't come up with a name yet. Robin just got in something obscene brass bottle cap lifter. Nice. That's fun. Tactile Chups. That's breaking in nicely. My auxiliary manufacturing, made in Reno, Nevada. Number one. 11 of these were made. AEBL, handcrafted by Michael. Rich light is the blue, and then ironwood on the top bolster section. Thomas has every knife in the world. Do you, Thomas? Do you have the Fox Bastinelli Drago friction folder? Thomas. Fox Bastinelli Drago friction folder. He's like, yep, of course I do. Do you have the Albatross? Oops. It's like, I have that. You have a Fook Dragon? Gotta have a Fook Dragon. Thomas asked if I'll ever get any auxiliary manufacturing knives in the future. I believe I will. He had a couple limited releases for Blade Show that you couldn't pick up because he only had 4 of them. I thought that one looked pretty cool. I love the Bowie folder. It's super cool. But I just don't know. You know, it's another one of those $300 knives that you can't just, I can't just keep buying every $300 knife that I want. So we're kind of hanging out on that. They have a budget model for $100 coming out really soon. It's a crossbar lock. I might consider picking that one up. But I gotta tell you, everything he makes at his tables, I mean, we're talking some really cool handcrafted quality shit right here. It's good. He makes some awesome stuff, and so I will foresee myself getting some more in the future. I won a fixed Bowie from Auxiliary Manufacturing. That's great. What a cool win. How many knives do I have? 450. Ish. I would say. That's a guess. Sold at those, a bit too small for your hand. It's a smaller knife. I love it. I have a big hand, but for me, like, I go like this. Boom. It's right there, and it's just in. Thumb right out on that. Index finger out on there. I've carried it a bit. You can see I have scratched up the tip. I've been using it. This is one of my more expensive knives, and it's a limited run, but I love it so much. It's like, you know what? Sometimes you baby some things, and sometimes you're like, I just want to carry this and use it. It's got a sweet, I love the sheath for it too. Boom. Right, it's got the Ulti clip, so I gotta get my Ahab out. I'll give you a little show. Hold on. Give me a second here. And jumping up into the world. Alright, so there it is in the pocket, right? Look at that. Smooth, flush. Get you some tack distributors. Jeans, look at this. My main pocket. This is a secondary pocket. Boom. Right there. And then you have your back pocket. But then you also have this pocket. So I got my Big Idea design, base line bolt action with the copper right there. And then I also keep this little tobacco bone pry bar-ish thing. Pretty fun stuff. Over here today, Rosecraft easy open Elk River easy open jack. Ooh, careful, don't push with that. That would not be great. Really nice stuff from Rosecraft. Digging it. They are kind of moving more into just traditional stuff, getting away from their non-traditionals, which is fine because they make some really cool slip joints. M390 jigged titanium QSP mini penguin. Cliff says, Thomas, you have every knife. Which of the 3 designs that he did do you have? What's Cliff's designs? Cliff, let us know. Grateful's got some big hands, just getting into smaller knives. Dude, even like this little teeny QSP, look at this. Index finger, boom, locked in, touching the bottom, getting work done with a little chody knife. I like them. This is one of my favorite smallers, the Baby Banter. It's that forward choil you grab right there. We've got handle down there. That nice little Warncliffe blade. What do we think about the Benchmade Adamas? Cut the price in half and it's a fantastic knife. That's basically my answer for just about every Benchmade. Cut the price in half and it's a good knife. I think they just overcharge for everything. I don't think they make bad stuff. I just think they overcharge. Oh, sure, it's American made. But what you're getting, the way they do it, $500 some for that Narrows, sell it for $3. That's just my personal opinion. CJRB Malia is a great small knife, either the full size or the mini. I've had a Malia. I used it as a giveaway, I believe. I did a dye project on it, so it was cool looking, and so I was just giving it away. I didn't like it. I customized it, and then I take the custom stuff I do and get it out to the people. Forge was close to finish before you broke your back. That sucks, Cliff. I want to start building. I want to start collecting and getting some stuff going in the garage. Finger choil makes a huge difference. Never held a mini penguin, but it does look great. That is a nice one. I mean, the standard penguin, I did the shipwreck on this. You guys like crazy stuff. I love doing shipwrecks. Do some more of these. So this is that full-size regular penguin. And then here's that mini penguin next to it. Definitely a smaller little offering. But dude, for this thing, it's rad. And then they have the premium version with the M390 and the titanium. I mean, that's just cool. How much for those jeans, and where do you get them? What are these called? Tactical distributors. Shoot. Thomas, I know you wanted me to look something up, and I missed it. Mention it again, or I'll try to see it. McQuaid jeans. Tactical distributors, McQuaid pants. They're, I think, depending on the price, they're probably around $40 to $60. But yeah, tactical distributors, McQuaid's. I love them. They were recommended to me by Nico and Russell from this CGRB booth. Sorry, I'm about to show off. We're gonna do a little shot here. But the main pocket, you have your main pocket. I have my phone. We're using my phone right now. Let's just pretend the CJRB pouch is my phone. You can drop your phone in there, and that is in that slot. But we also have this pocket here. So then you can go and drop one in there. So you have a spot on both sides where you have stuff in your main pocket, but the knife is completely separated. Extra cushion or extra stitched sections so that when you're going in and out of that pocket, you're not tearing that up as fast. Plus, you still have the little fifth pocket section right there. Boom. So you got stuff in the pocket, knife here, knife there, fifth pocket stuff. Same on the left side. Main thing here, get your keys or whatever. I got this fixed blade in there. Boom. Then you got your back pockets. So you got the two back pockets and then the two side back pockets. So that, my whole hand, it goes all the way to there. I got the pry bar in there and I keep my pen right in there as well. But for 40 to 60 bucks, nice fitting jeans. I kind of let them sag and hang low. But plenty of space for activities. If you like to carry a lot of stuff, and then you have like a OCD kind of a ADHD kind of a, I got to keep everything in its own pocket kind of separate kind of a thing. And they're quality jeans. I've had some of them for over a year now. I wear them all the time. They're comfortable. They fit well. They don't like sag or like loosen the butt or like super tight around the legs or anything like that. They have a few different brand or models too. Like if you want like the more slim fit or whatever, these are kind of a relaxed fit. You could literally carry 20 knives in these jeans. 100%, Thomas. 100%. Because some of these, what's up, big hams? Some of these pockets, you could put two across. One to this side, one to that side. You can really load these up. Carrying my artisan cutlery Ahab today, and Big Hams is in the house. What's up, Big Hams? It's just a name. So much fun to say. I mean, Big Hams, right? You can't beat that. Paul, go ahead and drop trowel, my dude. Paul might. You said showed, and Paul just shows up. Let's get into this, huh? Let's get into this. How many people we got? 51 folks in the house right now. Oh, I just dropped to 43 just like that. As soon as I said something, everyone just leaves. Boo. I hope everyone has an exciting, fun weekend planned. I am going to be pretty chill. Get some stuff done, make some videos, do some content, work on some knife handles, and work on the anodizing station. That is my main plan. Main plan. And let's open this up. Got some fishing plans. What kind of fishing are you going to do? You're going to be out on the boat? You're going to be along the shoreline? You're going to be, tell me, deep sea fishing, lake fishing, river fishing, fly fishing, muskie fishing? What does my girls say about knives? They tend to be like, all right, this guy's serious. Just waiting for that one who just their eyes light up and they're just like, okay. You know, that horror movie loving freak. Hit me up. What are you, my mom? River fly mainly. Salmon running. That's fantastic. That sounds great. Love to do some fly fishing. We have a little bit of fly fishing spots in Minnesota, but it's few and far between, and I'm not close enough to any that I can do it regularly. But once in a while, like to get down. Definitely fun. Mick Ranger. What's up? Okay, it's time. It's time. We got 52 folks in here. We're about to do a wild live unboxing right here from C. Reisner Cutlery. I got my addresses and stuff. Protect the innocent. This got beat. It's got a little damage pressure right in that, right, not so much here or here, but right there. You can definitely see something. What's up, Palm? Palmatage. Uh, you know what else I saw? CJRB, whose video? Someone's video, CJRB booth at Blade Show West. This is one of their early models, the CJRB Feldspar. They are now in process of finishing up a CJRB top liner lock Feldspar. So the button top liner locks are just making their way around the companies right now. How many years have I collected? Seriously, for the last 2 years. But before I started seriously, I probably had at least 30 or so in the collection. Many of them, I brought at least a dozen or so knives in the early 2000s. And then a few here and there just growing up and stuff like that. So yeah, by maybe 2010, I probably had 30 some knives in the collection. Now we're 400 plus more than that. Yeah, loving knives. Is my poop knife Eco Kenman approved? I don't know. You might need to shellac that thing. You know, put a real good thick coat of shellac on there. You're gonna need some antibacterial protection, or it's a one-time use and throw it. Anybody have a CJRB Feldspar? These are like $30 for the base one. What knife would you recommend for Halloween? The Buck 119, as seen in some Scream movies, and Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Right? I mean, that's a Halloween knife all day long. I mean, you can always go to Walmart and just get yourself the basic machete. Yeah, a lot of people mistake it for the Scream one because Jason in Friday the 13th uses a lot of different weapons. Lots of different weapons. But before Scream ever existed, Friday the 13th Part 4 did. And there it is right there, right on the cover. I probably need to get this out, huh? We should do some fun stuff with my Jason action figure, right? Never been out of the box. Not that I'm trying to... Like a sleeping bag? Yeah. A sleeping bag can be one, right? And so people just instantly will think, yeah, Scream for sure. Ah, sorry. Ooh. All right, sorry. I've come to the conclusion that Jason 6 is the first supernatural. All right, Grateful. Close. Grateful says, I've come to the conclusion that Jason Part 6 is the first supernatural Jason. Yeah. Yeah. Because 5 wasn't Jason. And 6 was the one where Tommy wants to go and finish him off for good. And digs him up, puts the stake, the big old iron fence post through him, and then he's electrocuted and resurrected. So, Leonard Part 6. Good Lord. Will you see with the pudding? That was bad. We're going to be needing a Rubik's Cube segment in this stream. Oh no, Lou's in the house. Maskless Jason with the face off. Yeah, when he, Part 2 was the first one I ever saw, and he didn't have the mask, he wore the bag. But then at the end, the bag was ripped off, and he jumps through the window. Pale and tragic. Sam and Dean would have figured out how to kill him. Probably. Probably. He was already dead in the first one. Since he came back in 2, that would make it supernatural. Or was he? Maybe he never died.
Dan, I can't stay, but I wanted to drop this juice right here in your toilet.
Ha!
Activate the lament configuration. It's the only way we will truly know how to make the Sheila rack and hedge locking system. Unleash the smarts.
Activate the lament configuration. Hating it, bumping in here, flushing that 20 turd down the toilet. What a guy. I appreciate you, Nate. Dude, the Sheila rack and hedge system is the best locking system in existence. Unleash the smarts. Should we do it? And then you just turn it. And then if we drop it back down, no, we can't. We can't. We can't. We can't. I don't need to be summoning. No demon summoning today. Hey, Nate. Much appreciated, bud. Just coming here dropping turds. Just throwing turds, this guy. He's the man. So yeah, Big Bad says he's already dead in the first one. They say that he was dead, but there's theories out there where he wasn't, and he grew up, hiding and scared, and then he saw his mother killed, and then started a revenge, and then when he actually did, finally, it's a mess. It's an incoherent, exciting mess, and I love it every day. We have such sights to show you, Kirsty. Yes, indeed. I think we need to watch that one. Hellraiser 2, 3. God, they're all good. Jesus almost wept. That's not canon, that's just fandom. There's so much, yeah. Truth. Okay. Anybody know what this is? I learned today that $20 gets you a simulated flush of KDK down the toilet. Well, $20 from Nate. $20 from Lou. Who knows? They talk about it in part 2. Right, they're at the bar and she's like, he watched his mother get killed. But they don't know for sure because they're just talking all the rumors and all the theories and like all the legends. Can't compete with Hate Nate's deuce. Have to settle for a number 3. Ew, that's like a pea-covered poo. He has to be supernatural to be able to defeat the Freddy, or did he? But then by then, that's like part 8 or 9. Or wait, Freddy, maybe that was 10. God. Ugh. That's pretty late on. I say everything for sure, because after 6, he starts being more supernatural and appearing. I mean, he still does that in kind of some of the others, though, too. It's a fun thing to think about. Watching Wayward right now, actually pretty good so far. Nice. What is that on right now? I know you brought it up. I think I have it up on that in a saved window right now. Jason versus Freddy was after Jason X. Yes. So, anybody? CJRB Feldspar is going to get a top liner lock? Anybody interested in that? Dry rubbed pork ribs. That sounds great. I always thought this was a clean $30. Just a good user. So, let's have a Freddy Jason watch party on Halloween. The main girl is she's got assets. Is it a scuffle? What scuffle? What's a scuffle, Paul? CJRB Feldspar? They're gonna make they have prototypes of the top liner lock version. Oh, is this a scuffle?
All right, Kenman here. Today we have a very special unboxing. I'm staring right into your face. 41 people in the chat. Anybody have any idea what happens to be in here? It's from C. Reisner Cutlery. You've been asking us what you think is in the box all stream.
I just, you know, Paul, it's Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
She's little.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to, I have a, box on the floor. I like the new voice better than the old one. You've probably said this before, but what's your current collection total? I don't know. 450. We're going to say it's 450. So we've got a nice Jolly Rancher in there, which is cool. Nice little extra treats. We have a bandana. We have a couple of stickers. See, Reisner Cutlery. I'm sorry, this is all backwards. YouTube doesn't seem to think it matters to be able to reverse it. They used to be able to reverse it, and then they took that away, and I told them about it, and they seemed to not care. No hate, but I wish this wasn't backwards. See, Reisner Cutlery, traditional pocket knives. Go check them out. They have some really cool stuff. They sell a few other different companies' knives, some custom knives, some limited run knives. Today, we're going to look at the Kentucky Holler Jack. Boom. This is my first Halloween inspired, well, not inspired, I guess that's, you know, but actual Halloween themed. I don't really do themed knives too often. Next time, sing the Love Boat. What? Soon we'll be making another run. A Jolly Rancher and a Band-Aid. Did you go to the doctor with a boo-boo? They're just expecting you to cut yourself, you know. Okay, so here we are. Exciting. Let's get into this. Nice little box within a box. So, C. Reisner Cutlery, 1974. Kentucky Holler Jack. Box inside of a box. There it is. Ooh, baby. Seal this up. Set this over here. I still have to make an unboxing video for the channel, so I'll recreate that. My phone has a mirror camera setting. Have you checked yours? We've talked about this, Robin. Yes, but right now I'm in a vertical live, and in a vertical live I only have options to do things. I can do this. I can turn it around this way. Then I can take my phone and I can turn my phone around, and right now everything is straight. But I can't see. I have no idea. Are you up here? Am I too high? Am I too low? I can't see the screen, so I can't see what I'm looking at. I can't read the chat. So I have to turn it back around, and I have to use the back-facing camera. Right when I started doing vertical lives, you can go back to some of my first vertical lives, and you can look at them, and you can read all my stuff when I was in the other room, and it was straight and forward, and you could switch it. Now it's not an option. I can go and turn it all around and stuff and make all the settings I want on my camera. I can film stuff with this camera. I do all my pocket checks. I do my daily pocket check every day with this camera, and it automatically turns it around for me. YouTube, live stream, they don't let you do it with this camera. Paul, that's on my OF. Have you tried blowing on it? I just picked up a Kenman Gringo off Blade Binge for $2.35. Kenman makes some really good stuff. High quality. Fun. And they make some lefty versions of stuff. I've seen vertical lives not mirrored. Recently? Well, okay, yeah, you have because they were on their other camera. But if you're on this one here, it's unfortunate. I emailed them, I asked them about it. I got responses. And here we are. Mini bag on the floor. Here it is. The Halloween edition C. Reisner Cutlery Kentucky Holler Jack Slip Joint. Yeah, my phone will do that too, Robin. I can mirror it when I'm filming anything on both cameras at any time. But when I'm doing a vertical live on YouTube, we're not actually using my camera software. You're on YouTube and you hit go live and then they pop up, and I've got these little things over here. It lets me turn it around. It lets me do some stuff. It's one of the silliest things. Using a full streaming setup. Well, no, I can do it right now. Because this is it. Backwards. You're looking at it backwards. But I can go like this. Boom. Forwards. Can read it just fine. We can go like this. We can look at things. You see a lot of vertical lives. Well, I bet you'll see a lot of vertical lives that are like this, where they're sitting there at the table and they're like, all right, hey, yeah, we're looking at this knife. Everything's straight. Yeah, everything's straight because they're using their camera. They're not facing the camera. They're like this. So everything is correct and lined up the way it's supposed to. But when you switch it to this one, you don't have the option to rotate it. And if I rotate it before I open up YouTube, it doesn't matter because we're not in my camera software. It has nothing to do with the phone. I have the Galaxy Ultra, basically the nicest Galaxy you can buy. I would love to be able to turn it around though. Nothing would make me happier. Having my Kentucky Holler Jack is great. And it's a vertical live. Well, I can do a vertical live on my computer though. Yeah, you can set that up on your computer. So I guess, yeah, I didn't really think about that. Because I do my other lives, my normal lives that aren't vertical, and that is on my main setup. And I got screens and cameras and screen sharing and all that stuff. Either way, doesn't matter. It's fine. Come up with a crafty series of mirrors. Could you imagine? Except for the thing is how do you... I mean, I'm already cheating putting another chat window up so I can see chat more than just 3 at a time. Because I do have this over here. And so that helps you be able to see it, but it's also on a delay, so you can't use that as the main and use your other camera. It's just not... You just want to just be able to grab your phone and do it and turn it around. You should be able to mirror it. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. So here it is, Kentucky Holler Jack. We have 154 cm. We have a dyed orange bone handle with that jack-o'-lantern shield on there. I love this little notch right here. Tucks in, feels good. Nice jimps on there. Really thick, wide blade. Strong half stop. That little spot is like an easy pinch open. It would take like 3 mirrors angled to the right, like how they did in the pyramids. Oh, you can buy a USB-C powered magnetic monitor that attaches to the phone so you can use your real cam and still see what's going on. I've seen those. That's a lot of vertical lives. You're doing it because it's like a quick thing. You bring it up, you don't have to grab all the stuff, you don't have to have extra things connected, all these things. I literally did many vertical lives just like this that weren't mirrored, and then YouTube did an update, took it away. Can't do it anymore. Just more crap to buy. And I don't want to change, like the whole point, if I'm going to do a high production live stream, I can do that on my computer. We can bring that up, I can split screen, I can put little in screen in picture, all that stuff. But you're also not in the vertical live feed. We're right in the middle of the vertical feed, getting people that way as well. So I like to do both. What does everyone think? Did anybody pick up the Kentucky Holler Jack or pick up the Halloween edition? So the bone often is just kind of a nice, subtle little texture like that right there. I really like that. I did notice on mine, I got a nice little line through there. Usually you don't get a lot of interesting random marks on the bone as much, but it does have a nice little line going through there. That is not a crack, that is an actual line that's within the material. You know, you've got natural material. I'm pretty happy with this. It's very well done. Look at that, the connections, the bolsters, the little cutaway section for sharpening. Nice little tip for getting into doing work. Got some jimps on the back, and it's thick. How thick are we here? 0.11, 0.1. Almost 0.11 on the thickness on the back of that. And it's very similar to my Elk River Easy Open. Right? This one's got the skull on there. But this one is thin. This has got to be like 0.8, 0.9 maybe. Almost 0.8. So the blade thickness on here is quite a bit thinner. I mean, really not that much. But when it's a small knife, you can tell more when you've got just that little bit. Look at that. It just looks stout. Pretty happy about it. This feels like a secondary that I could carry all the time. Movie night with moms tonight. Got to find something to watch. What should Donnie watch with movie night with mom? Anyone? Anyone? I'm super happy with this. Am I doing both vertical and horizontal? This is just a vertical. Just a fun little vertical on my phone. That's when I can't turn it around. When I do the regular live streams, I've got multiple cameras, multiple pictures. Nothing's backwards. I can change it back and forth in my studio however I want it. It works fine. Caligula? Yeah. Watch Caligula. That'd be a good one to watch with mom. Probably not. Probably not. As long as it's not right. Right. So don't no Pet Cemetery. No Last House on the Left. Mick's mom's a horror movie freak. Sounds cool. Tropic Thunder. I'm talking about that the other night. Quite happy. Do I have one of those sharpness testers that uses a scale with the string that you cut through? I don't. I don't know what the actual term for that is, but it is a sharpness tester. Basically, you put it on the thing, you have a little piece of the line out, and you go like that, and it tells you a number. I've thought about picking one up. Pet Cemetery, yeah, well, but it's got poor little gauge at the beginning. Last house on the left. It's not really a good time. I mean, it's a movie that if you're like into horror movies and you like to be, do research why some movies are scary and whatnot, then it's a worthwhile watch. But it's a rough watch for sure. It's not really the greatest movie either because it's kind of rough. I'm not really into that type of horror movies as much. The revenge movies. It depends. It depends. Reservoir Dogs is a good one. She saw it. Oh, she saw Pet Cemetery. Or wait. Oh, Reservoir Dogs? She didn't like Reservoir Dogs? Slashers are peak. I mean, one of the reasons I love knives, I guess. I mean, Last House on the Chiseled Teeth. Slashers are pretty much the great. Giallo slashers, the old Italian garbage. Oh, it's great. John Wick it is then. I'm noticing the jimps on here are pretty... When I say rough, I don't mean rough in like a bad way. But they're thick. Those are kind of deep riding jimps. I almost wish they went further out. I love me a lot of jimp. Blade centered nicely. I'd say that's a pretty easy grab, pinch out. Not too difficult. Spine looks nice. Clean, shiny. And I would say, I submit that this is a Halloween themed knife, but this could be a daily. You could carry this all year round, and I could say, oh yeah, check out my knife, and you wouldn't even necessarily be like, oh, it's so Halloween-y. Halloween? Rando off Netflix. Four Brothers. Watch When Evil Lurks. Yeah, watch that one. The Kentucky Hollerjack Halloween edition in the house. Probably gonna have to carry this every day through Halloween. That is cool. Should we get out the orange ones? Badger, honey badger leaf. Anybody have a honey badger? The Dead Don't Die. I don't know if I've seen that one. Who's in that? Walmart Special. Ozark Grail Trail from the Walmart. We have the Artisan Cutlery Hornet. This one can be Emerson waved, so you can have it in your pocket and just, boom, wave it out. Angel Heart? When did Angel Heart come out? Here's a nice little slip one from Concept, or a little lockback from Concept, the Wedge. Concept Wedge, 154 cm. What the hell, Kevin? My man. I just got my Kentucky Hollerjack, Kevin. What do you think? Dude, Halloween edition. The Game with Sean Penn, Michael Douglas. Yep. Old school. Old school, right? Can't go wrong with old school. Top 3 favorite knives today, says Trinity. 1, Concept, Orlock. 2, Devo, Stout V2, lefty version. 3. Tri-State, Tri-Stash, V2. Going to see Mo. New shit, people. She's a vet. New. The new Marky Mark movie. What do I think about petrified fish? If you're going to get one petrified fish, get the Scholar. I don't have one, but I want one. But if you don't have the Scholar, get the Beluga. Right on, Trinity. What's up, Gold Dot? So yeah, petrified fish is cool. My newest petrified fish is like the 838 or something like that. It's just a nice classic user. Boom. Feels good in the hand. Solid. The Victor's pretty cool. Everything, everywhere, all at once. I haven't seen that one, Robin. Is it worth it? Just saw Deadpool Wolverine last night. I kind of fell out. I don't know. Deadpool was alright, but somehow, for some reason, it's just started getting old. Does that make sense? I know some people love it. It's fine. It's super fun. Or wait, or which one are you talking about? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once? Because, yeah, the Deadpool comedy, I feel like it just died inside of me somehow. Like, I thought it was funny, and now I see it, and I don't think it's funny anymore. Am I weird? It's just my opinion, 100%. Everyone has opinions. There's some stuff that I think is funny as hell, that other people are like, that is about as dumb as it gets, bro. Which is fine. But it's just something about it, like, after a while, the sarcasticness to it, it kind of falls flat now. Like it's just been done too much, maybe, for me. And so I feel like it's just kind of, I don't know. I'd watch it and I'd probably laugh and think it's funny, but I haven't watched a lot of the movies lately, and then I have to want to watch it, and then there might be something else that I'll end up watching instead. Oh, the Ruco, the $10 Ruco, that's orange. It's just shock humor. Well, it's just like, it's almost like it's like, I'm funny and you better laugh because I'm funny, kind of a thing. Ryan Reynolds early on was great, and then like I said, all of a sudden it just kind of got old, and it just wasn't work for me anymore. And it's somehow, sometimes things, you hear it so much and then it's just not as good. But there's some things I've heard a million times and it's still funny. It's things. I could kind of put it like, I know some people really like pranks and stuff like that. I'd never liked pranks. I don't enjoy pranks, prank shows. They just never really, it's like, to me, it's not funny. It's like, oh, you're trying to do this, but you're making this person very uncomfortable and very stressed out and thinking something's happened when it hasn't. And then you're like, oh, gotcha. And then they're like, oh, I hate you. Like, never liked them. But I know people love it. So everybody's got different things. Some people love Benchmade. I don't. I have a Benchmade tagged out right here. I have wired obscure humor, usually dark but still lighthearted. I've got some pretty dark humor. Best utility knife today. For me personally, well, there's some more spendy, like the Riot XO or whatever. But if you just want to get a good no-nonsense utility, Kaiser Drop Bear utility. Oof. Like, people set up these pranks to make someone really feel like something bad happened and stuff. It's like, that's just not funny. And I don't know. If you want to get a razor blade kind of a utility knife, Drop Bear utility. Good choke up, real good thumb ramp right there with a bunch of jimps. Just locks you down in there. Feels good in the hands. Kind of fidgety, fun. Opens and closes easy. Grateful. Dude, these are great. There's two different versions too. This one here, you just push that tab in and it pushes those back. You can swap it out. The other one has 2 screws in it. So you can choose if you want like the quick release push tab or the one that has like a couple of screws. But the action, the Chubb by Chavez is cool. I haven't had a chance to check that one out yet. Yeah, I dig it. Great action. I'm definitely always going to be more of an actual drop bear guy. But if I was cutting wires and gross gummy stuff that I wanted to just do it and then throw the blade away, that would be the way to go for sure. All right, still looking for orange. Here's another one, that Fox Bastinelli. Fun little friction knife, friction folder, if you will. Oh, the Katuo Venter. Katuo Venter is a button lock, so you can use that button to swing it open and closed, or you can use the liner. You can see when I push the button, the liner goes in. So you have a button actuated liner lock, so you can use the button, you can use the liner, use both. Kind of a fun little shape too. Odd one. Been carrying a ProTech Runt for the past couple of days. Ones who intentionally provoke people into getting angry and then be like, oh, it's just a prank. Like, dumb. And all the people that think they have to film out in real world and then do stuff like pranks or things to film to get reactions and stuff. It's like, man, some people, I don't know. Not a fan. Not. Is this red? No, this is orange. The Fin Wolf by Cold Steel. This is got that triad lock on the back, nice strong lock. You can still flick. Of course I can. You can still thumb and flick this thing out if you get into it. Boom. Cold Steel Fin Wolf. Just getting all my orange. It's getting to be close to Halloween. I just got a new orange knife. Like, let's see how many orange knives I got in here. We have the Clinch River Swayback from Rosecraft. That's a really nice, fun fixed blade. I mean, fixed blade. Slip joint. Boom. Do I have any more oranges? If you're colorblind, is this orange? I can't remember. This kind of counts as orange, right? Or it's because it's orange and blue. Happy Halloween. It's not even Halloween yet. We're getting there. Oof. God, I'm going to have to carry this tomorrow. I haven't carried my fixed blade in a little while. But I have carried it quite a bit. Definitely several times. Who carries fixed blades on a regular basis? Anyone? Anyone? Where's the Kaiser that I dyed? Oh. Porcupine. Halloween is all about orange and black, so we're the black ones. Ooh. Eee. Brother. Well, my favorite black on. Black on black horlock right there. I'll tell you what. Ow. That's a win. Can we? Boom. Black. All black? Mallory CJRB Centros. That's all black, right? Ooh. Kaiser Mini Sheepdog Button Lock. That's all black. We're gonna have to do like every other one. Boom. Orange. A black. Orange. A black. Orange. Black. The new Kentucky Holler Jack. Orange and black. Orange and black, huh? This thing, I'm going to need to fix this. This is pissing me off. Nothing worse than a table full of knives that, like, see, now it's solid. But if it rattles, then they're going to start going, blah, 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 blah. Oof. Is that the sound? Blah, 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 blah. So is it got to be all black? How close do we get? That counts, right? It's mostly black, right? The Ripley would look great anywhere. The Ripley looks great everywhere. All right. So, yeah, does it need to be total black on black? Another Kaiser Veritas. Boom, boom, boom. Because I can go like black and silver, but I'm trying to get all the full-on double black. Molesec Jungle. I do need a Ripley for sure. I need to get on his list, and I'll get it by June or July. I didn't have it for a minute. I only had it for half a minute. Ish. Right? Dogfish. Black on black. That petrified fish. Like 838. That's all black. Moving over here. That's gray. Ooh. Migron Acri. That is all black on black front flipper. Boom. Ooh, the biggest black on black right there. The Proponent. Alright, we need to back this. We need to back it up. Back it up. Oh, diggity. Alright, how are we doing this? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay, we're doing things. We're doing things. I know I had another solid. Tell me that's not just the wildest reality-based blade. I usually have my throwing, a fixed, and a folding on me, as well as a pew. Back to the grocery store, what's up? Did you get anything good from this stove? Getting out all the black and oranges. Or at least the majority. That's all blacks. The new Rosecraft. What is this? M12. That's a beastly black knife. I had one Boker Kalashnikov. Pow. What's happening? What's happening? Fires out fun and fast. Get you a Kalashnikov. I mean, they're inexpensive. Wow. We're getting stuff. We're doing it. What are we doing though? I don't know. Here we are. Orange, you happy? I shored up. What's up, Jay Korskaden? Hell yeah, Donnie. Do I need a Micron Acri? Isn't that what I said that? Isn't that what this one is? Isn't that what I just... Acri? Micron. I'm losing my mind now, Don. Grateful Dom. This was the Micron Acri, isn't it? I don't remember the names of all my children. No joke. Chonky Fire just came on your Spotify. How about that? So maybe I've got it wrong. Grateful. Acri? I thought it was. I don't know. Outcast. Fluffy or Fluff Butt. What's up? How's it going? Happy Friday. 6 o'clock and all's well. We're doing stuff. Wow. This actually is kind of fun. The old orange and green dream. What happens if I... Right up to there. Or orange and green, orange and black. Don't talk back. Oh my God. So did I catch last week MC say something about he's only going to be doing lives, like they're going to be later in the evening now? What is my favorite modern non-locking folder? I just got it. I don't know if it's going to be, I need to test it out a little bit, but this could be it. This is the Kentucky Holler Jack from C. Reisner Cutlery, 154 cm, bone, nice. Get it when it's closed up there. I love it. Nice half stop on it. Feels great. Thick. It's got jimps. 154 cm on the blade. I dig it. Ow. Don't bump your cut. It's healing up. Idiot. I like that one a lot. As far as other slip joints that I've got recently that I definitely really like, this one's actually very similar. This is the Elk River Easy Open Jack from Rosecraft. A little bit thinner on the blade, but it feels good in the hand, not too big. Nice little carry. I have a few from Rosecraft that I really like. This is a bigger one. The Obed Creek Bow Trapper, micarta handle. If I have a favorite steel, not necessarily. I mean, give me something in S90V, I'll be pretty happy. I love 154 cm. 154 cm. It's kind of more of a, that mid-range, but it's strong, it's solid, its corrosion resistance is good, it holds an edge good, it's not too difficult to sharpen, not terribly expensive. Who's asking about price for what? Dank, for future use. I mean, wait, why won't it let me do that? Oh. There you go. How about that? I'll give you a wrench. What's everyone's favorite steel in here? Crewware is the best as projectiles are sharp. I don't own anything in Crewware, so I don't have a lot of much experience using it, sharpening it, watching what it does after using it and sharpening it. So it's tough. There's a lot of steels I don't have a lot of experience with, so it's like you can't really put that on your list if you haven't used it quite a bit. Do I feel Damascus is actually better than high quality steel? No. Some Damascus is nice, and they make some good stuff, and I think some of the Damascus that Concept makes is definitely pretty sweet. But I think just a solid good steel like 154 or something is going to be more my preferred. I think it's going to be a little bit stronger. You have more of a consistent steel rather than a combination of steels to make a cool pattern. S90V and MagnaCut are Hack's favorites. S90 for slicers, MagnaCut for your fixed. It's the pattern that sells it, right? If they make that cool pattern, that helps. It just gives it a look. But I don't know if it's the steel, ultimate steel of choice. I definitely have some Damascus, but not much. I actually have quite a few from Civivi. The Civivi Shredder. I really like the Damascus on this. Look at that polish on there. Get my face out of here so it'll focus. That is a really cool looking Civivi. The Shredder. Big, beefy, fun. That's a cool shiny Damascus on there. I've got the X-Arc that has their darker Damascus on their Civivi. I also did the Shipwreck on this. Fun little Shipwreck, but nice little pattern on there. I have the Civivi Appalachian Drifter 2. Another nice pattern. Can I top flip this? And another Shipwreck that I did, the Civivi Mini Asticus. It's one of my more recent Shipwrecks. But we've got the Damascus on there. It's pretty good. Homer Zeus has a 154, all three of them. Custom 20 CV AEBL MagnaCut are fun for fixies. Right on. Donnie says CPM 154 is one of his favorites. This one's sick. Grateful. Although I carry a little one in Elmex, MKM Micro and M390, both green micarta, Jesper Voxton's designs, and I love them. That's what's important. If you love them, they work good for you. Sound good. I love micarta. And I love green. Green micarta is great. That looks to be most of my Damascus. I think that's pretty much all of my Damascus. So not a bunch. I've got some. Oh, I missed some fun. Thanks, kids. Thanks, Kathleen. Just got in the Hazard. What a trippy blade. The Hazard. What's up, B Shady? Who makes the Hazard again? Why do I can't? Why? It sounds like I've heard this. Kevin Smith and Knives sniped one. Try tested M390 on your hunting knives. What kind of knives do you use for hunting then? Like Skinner, Curve, Concept. Concept. I know I've seen that. I can't think of it right now though. Oh, duh. Yeah. The Hazard's the one with the weird lock on it. Yeah, I played with those in Atlanta. Interesting. So you got one. Kevin's driving and sniping. What's up, J1 Dubes? We're getting Halloween festive. I'm gonna have to do a video. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 orange. And 13. Oh, wait. $14. No, it is 13. I don't know. Does this count as orange, or is this orange and blue because it's so blue? Whatever. It doesn't matter that much. Do I have a kukri? I have a folder. Boom. The Boker Magnum kukri folder. Is that a Benchmade tagged out? Yes. I want to like this. It's too light. It's too light. I need to get some titanium scales for it. I'd like it much more. And I've rarely used it. It's practically in mint condition. Never dropped it. And I have this rock. It rocks this way. Not this way. This way. So this lock doesn't engage correctly. And I'd like to put titanium aftermarket scales, but as soon as you take it apart, they'll be like, well, no longer warranted. So I'm kind of wondering if I want to maybe send it into Benchmade right now, because I don't like that. When you have play that direction, that this lock isn't engaging correctly. It's not like it's going to fail, but if you, that quality, that price on a knife, it shouldn't move. The lock rock is how you know it's good. That's how you know it's good. What's up, Neil and Valley? Should be getting that package tomorrow. I shipped 2 on the same day. One of them was to Neil, and the other one was to Lanyard Man. Lanyard Man got his today. It looks like Neil's is going to be delivered tomorrow. Borderline. Gave the Bradford 4 a good workout. And the Loin Steel M4, I think it is. I used to use a couple Bark Rivers and 3V. They work really well. The Bradfords are nice. I'd like to pick one of those up. Getting mine out tomorrow. What? Or, oh yeah, Neil, you're going to get the package from me tomorrow. It should be. Tag, and I got my neighbor a White River knife Skinner Fixie. He says it's the best skinning knife he's ever used. White River, huh? Send me the link on it, Grateful. My buddy's been looking for a Skinner. If you can think of it in a bit, Grateful. Send me the link on that. I have one blade in M4, period. Would definitely like more. M4. I don't think I have anything in M4. Oh, that's right. You're sending me the box of the garbage Gerbers. Have you shipped? Did you ship that already then, or is that? Oh, you're gonna ship it out tomorrow. I see. I see. Do I have a push dagger or a neck knife? No push daggers. Neck knives, yes. I have a few. Baltic Blades Angus. This is a little scalpel made from Baltic Blades. This is handcrafted quality stuff right here. Makes these. So this goes in the little sheath. I don't have my sheaths here, but you can see it's small. So the little sheath here is nice little neck knife from Baltic Blades. The Angus, solid. The Kubi Quaken could almost be a neck knife. It's not too large. Wouldn't really call that one necessarily a neck knife though. I had Yep. And another one somewhere, but not really into the push daggers or the deck knives as much. I have a large hand. Usually like bigger knives. Have a brand new Bradford Guardian 3 and ABL camo. Want to do a trade? Yeah. I don't have much to trade right now, and I've looked at a lot of the Bradfords, and I'm very specific. If I was going to get one, they have a lot of different ones, and like the Warney blades, they have the higher hardness Magna Cuts. Yeah, and I'm not into camo. Which blade shape is it? Not that I'm trying to deny, but I've looked heavily at all the Bradfords, and I'm very specific. And there's a couple of them that I really like, but it's like if I was going to get one, I probably would just get that one. And the high hardness Magna Cuts, I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards that. But I don't know. Links in my Discord. Thanks. You really want a Bradford chef knife? No. I mean, I'll take one, but I'm not going to buy it. Chef knife for that price, it's just not something I'm going to spend that much money on. As cool as it would be to have it, but like when you're getting into the over 100 plus, and then it's a kitchen knife, it's like. Cold Steel Espada XL, yeah, as my 2-finger knife for sure. Well, it's 6:14. What have we been going? Almost 2 hours. I got some stuff I want to get going on. I think I'm going to do that. It's been fun hanging out with everyone. I appreciate all of you. Happy family. Let me know about some new knives to pick up. We're going to talk Halloween knives. I did get a real Halloween themed jack-o'-lantern, Kentucky Holler Jack from C. Reisner Cutlery, 154 cm, nice looking slip joint. I look forward to carrying this some more. Stay tuned, my video will be popping out for that tomorrow. Appreciate all of you. Have a great weekend.